I'm racing at Alton Park this weekend with the 4040 team, so I'm probably not going to get much of a chance to post anything about, progress with the car. So I thought I'd give a bit of a status update. So you can see, obviously, the car's back on four wheels. It starts and runs okay. I haven't really been able to test the transmission beyond sort of just a very short run in the close that I live in because I need to get the car MOT'd, so I need to get it down and get that done. It runs really well, so that part of it's really good, and I left it running on the drive for a long period of time, and as it gets warmer it just seems to really run better. Now the problem I have that's delayed my MOT a bit, and a crazy thing this, is that where I messed up with spraying my rear subframe, I ended up with overspray all over the place, and it got on the car. And in fact, it was so bad that the front windscreen, when you look through it, there was like a pink haze. So I've had to polish that out. You can see I've polished the roof and I've done the bonnet. And I've done this window, but you can see the difference. So this window I've actually polished. This one I haven't, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is you probably can't see it actually because of the reflection, but there is a sort of, it's got like a rough effect you can hear as I rub over it. And you can see where it's pulling up the red in there you go, you can see it there. So I'm going to have to go around all the windows. I've done the rear screen, but I need to do the others really. Eventually I'm going to do the whole body. I'm going to have to, because it's got the same problem just there, as you can see. Inside, we're pretty ready to go. I haven't installed the fire extinguisher. The electric cutout isn't installed yet, but I don't need any of those things for the MOT. And I'm going to crib a load of notes this weekend while I'm at Alton Park. I've already asked Anthony if I can look over his car to check how he's widen the cutout, and also I want to see how you get the fire extinguisher pipes through the bulkhead. So I'll take a look at that. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to remove the dashboard, but I've got a terrible feeling that I am going to have to get those pipes through, but we'll see. And I think that's about it. Obviously it's the seat, the steering wheel and the roll cage that I need. Those are the final bits to or the final major items, and then the fire extinguisher and the electric cutout I've got to do. Oh, I was going to tell you about the exhaust. So the exhaust is quite noisy. It's not, I think it is within legal limits, but I've decided that I'm going to install this box in the place of the straight through middle pipe. This was a box that Anthony provided me with. I wasn't going to install it at first, but having upset my wife over the noise, I thought I ought to install it. So unfortunately it hasn't got the right fitting on this end. It needs a sleeve that goes over this pipe and over the other end of the pipe that comes from the manifold. So I've bought a bit of pipe, although that's really tight on there, it does go over. I can knock it on with a hammer. So I'm going to cut a couple of slots in this bit of pipe. Oh, by the way, I got this from Rapid Metals, really good service. They're not paying me anything for this, but I do recommend them if you want small pieces of steel. They'll do you bits even this small. The carriage is the post and packaging is a bit expensive for the cost of the actual steel, but their service is first rate. I order it one day and it comes cut to length probably a day or two later, so pretty good. So I'm going to put that sleeve on there, and then I'm going to fit this box in place of the straight through pipe, and hopefully that will make it quite quiet. I was talking to Mark Burton about this because his 116 car, which is now sold to Toby Partridge, his car is really quiet, and I said to him, how comes it's so quiet? And he said, well, I've got the middle box on, and he said that he doesn't think he's had no noticeable drop in power by running the middle box. But personally, I really like it because I've got my road car is an electric car. I love the stealthy, really quiet. It's menacing. It's almost menacing. And his car's like that on the track. It goes past you and there's virtually no noise. I really like that. So I think if I can get this to work, I'm going to run with this when I run this as a track car. Okay, I think that brings us up to date, and I'll try and post something from Alton Park for the weekend, but then probably the next thing I'll do is tackle this exhaust issue.